It is officially the last day of 2017, and I feel like all of us should take a moment at this time to really reflect on the past year, all the ups and downs, because it's really important for us to learn from the past in order to, set the right directions for the future. So 2017 has been a very special year for me. As I alluded in my previous video, I went through like a pretty long time of just feeling really unhappy and depressed and just very lost and demotivated in general. But a few events happened really recently that are not even necessarily happy developments or happy events, but they somehow made me come to this big sense of relief, and I was like able to bring closure to many of the issues that was bothering me in my mind and in my heart. And at the end of the day, really able to come to peace with myself, which is more than I could ask for. So whatever it is that gave me this inner strength to be able to have a peaceful and positive ending to the year, I am forever and super grateful for it. Despite all the tough times, there's still many highlights for the past year for me, and I am very grateful for all of them. To name a few, I went to New Zealand at the beginning of the year where I did skydiving from 15,000 feet. It was like the best experience ever. There's no other feelings like it, and it's just so awesome. And I highly recommend all of you to do it in your lifetime because you're just gonna love it. It's so amazing. Also, I was able to build a strong connection and friendship with a few people in my life that I wasn't so close with, and I am going to forever cherish the bond that we forged together. I also was very proud of just getting my health and fitness in order. Like, I started running, I think towards the beginning of the year, back when I hated running, but now I just can't live without it. It's just such a big part of me that I try to do it really every single day if I can. And I've done a video specifically on running if you're interested. So that's awesome because I feel that much more healthier at this point, as well as I started my vegan diet back in July 1st, and it's been exactly half a year with a few cheat meals here and there. Sometimes you don't have a choice, but I've been good in general, so I'm very happy about that as well. So overall, I'm very proud of myself for being able to persistently continue with all these routines that I set for myself. And lastly, obviously, I started my own YouTube channel back in October, my birthday month, and it's just been a very special and personal project for myself. So I spent some serious time reflecting on the past year, as well as just sitting down and writing concrete goals for the next year, because I really want to set the right tone and start it right. And I know a lot of people nowadays don't really buy the idea of New Year's resolutions because it's just so cliche, and sometimes it's like out of the window by February, so there's no point in doing it. But if you look at me, I didn't start 2017 with any New Year's resolutions, and it's been such a messy year. So I feel like I need to do this for myself going forward. So I've just been talking to a few friends about setting goals for next year, as well as watching some of the YouTube videos on this topic. And I got really inspired by the idea of, not only having concrete goals, but also having an overarching theme or tone or mantra for the coming year, where it sort of defines how you want the next year to be. And I think it's a great idea, so I thought about it myself, which is something I want to share with all of you in this video. So for this overarching theme, you kind of use like one word or a few words to define how you want this year to be. For example, you can use adventure as your word, or flexible or open as your word, where you like all the decisions that you make or the choices that you make in the coming year, you want to be able to be more adventurous, to explore more options, to say yes to more things, and stuff like that. So that could be one. Or it could be, focus. I want to be more focused on doing like one or a few things that are really important in my life. So without going into details about my specific goals, I do want to share my overarching theme that I picked for myself, which is the word smile. So I picked it because for several reasons. One, because whenever people are smiling around me, I get this very happy feeling and warm feeling from them that just makes me more cheerful and more positive in general. And I want to be able to do that to others around me as well. However, I just generally don't smile as much as other people, and I don't really have a smiley face, and I kind of want to change it so that I become a more smiley person and more, cheerful and more happy in general, which I think will bring myself more happiness as well as those around me. So secondly, on a deeper level, this is more of an attitude change or attitude focus that I want to pursue for myself in 2018, because I know next year it won't be easy. There's going to be many bumps in the road, and I want to be able to face all the difficulties and tough times with a big smile on my face and turn those into exciting challenges. So this is more like of an attitude shift and mindset change, where I can look at things in a different perspective and to be more and more positive with all the stuff that we have to deal with in our lives. And I feel like, smiling more is gonna bring me more good fortune and good luck. That was my quick year-end reflection that I wanted to share with all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I wish all of you out there to have a great time tonight and an amazing year ahead of you with tons of happiness and fulfillment. Happy New Year, and see you next year. Bye!